Welcome back to Warriors Dubs Nation Voice, your number one channel for everything about the Golden State Warriors. In today's episode, we dive into the big story that's holding the Warriors back, Jonathan Kuminga's unresolved situation. Why is his future so important? Why haven't the Warriors signed any major players this offseason? And what does it mean for big names like Al Horford, D'Anthony Melton, and even Gary Payton too? The Kuminga stalemate. Jonathan Kuminga is one of the most talented young players on the Golden State Warriors. But right now, he is not in a good place with the team. The Warriors offered him a 2-year, $45 million contract, but Kuminga and his agents said no. Why? Because Kuminga wants to earn $30 million per season, not $22.5 million. Now, this disagreement has created a huge problem. The Warriors can't make trades or sign other free agents until they fix the situation with Kuminga. Trade offers, the Kings step in. One NBA team that showed serious interest is the Sacramento Kings. They made a strong trade offer. Malik Monk, a great bench scorer. A lottery-protected first-round pick in 2030. The Warriors liked this offer, but still said no. Why? Because they want an unprotected pick, which is more valuable. So the deal fell through. This means Kuminga stays in Golden State, but he's not happy. And the Warriors? Still stuck. How this affects the roster. Because Kuminga's situation is not solved, for free agents the Warriors want to sign are just waiting. Those players are 1. Al Horford, an experienced big man. 2. D'Anthony Melton, a defensive guard. 3. Gary Payton II, already part of the Warriors, wants to stay. 4. One more unnamed player. NBA insider Mark J. Spears said on NBA Today, "These players are connected to the Kuminga situation. They are waiting. This is serious. Every day that passes, the Warriors lose time and chances to improve their team." Locker room troubles? Former NBA player Iman Shumpert talked about the locker room dynamic. He said if Kuminga stays with the Warriors, this long drama might damage his relationship with teammates. Shumpert said, "If you know you're not leaving, show your teammates that you're with them." His point? The team can't move forward unless everyone is committed. If the other players start thinking Kuminga is not loyal, that could hurt team chemistry next season. Looking back, missed chances. This is not the first time the Warriors refused to trade Kuminga. Back in 2023, the Warriors had a chance to get OG Anunoby from the Toronto Raptors. Anunoby is a strong two-way player. Perfect for a playoff push. But the Warriors didn't want to include Kuminga in the deal. They said no, and the trade collapsed. Now, OG Anunoby is a star for the New York Knicks, and helped them reach the Eastern Conference Finals. It's fair to ask, did the Warriors make a mistake back then by keeping Kuminga? Many fans think they did. Why this is a big problem for the offseason. The Warriors have done almost nothing this offseason. No big trades. No big signings. And it's all because of Jonathan Kuminga. The front office is basically on pause, waiting for a decision. This also hurts Stephen Curry. He is getting older and wants to win now. Every season that passes is a lost opportunity to add players who can help him get another championship. What should happen next? The Kings are still interested. If they make a better offer, like adding an unprotected pick, maybe the Warriors will accept. Or Kuminga could accept the $45 million deal, stay with the team, and play with a clear head. But whatever happens, it needs to happen fast. Even former NBA All-Star Jeff Teague said, "I don't understand what Kuminga's camp is doing. They should have taken that deal." Who could help the Warriors? Let's talk quickly about the 4 players the Warriors want to sign. Al Horford brings experience, defense, and playoff IQ. D'Anthony Melton is a guard who can defend and shoot. Gary Payton II already knows the system. The 4th player is a mystery, but possibly another veteran. If the Warriors sign them, it could change everything for next season. The Jonathan Kuminga saga is like a block in the road for the Warriors. They want to move forward. They want to build a championship roster. But they can't do anything until this is fixed. Will Kuminga stay? Will he be traded? Will the Warriors finally sign the free agents they want? Stay tuned, because this story is far from over. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next Warriors update. Al Horford and Anthony Melton. And what this all means for the future of the Warriors. Let's begin. Jonathan Kuminga, contract problems and trade talk. Jonathan Kuminga is one of the most talented young players on the Warriors. He had a great season in 2024 to 2025. But now, there's a serious problem between him and the team. Small Blue Diamond, what happened? Kuminga rejected a contract offer from the Warriors. The offer was a 2-year deal, but it had no special options to protect his playing time or salary. He feels undervalued by the front office. Other teams want him. Teams like the Phoenix Suns and Sacramento Kings are very interested in Kuminga. They're reportedly offering him a 4-year deal worth $90 million. The Kings are also trying to get him in a sign-and-trade deal. The Warriors, however, want a solid player plus a draft pick in return. That's making things difficult. The delay. This situation is holding up everything else. The Warriors don't want to make more moves until Kuminga's future is clear. They are stuck in wait-and-see mode. Giannis Antetokounmpo, dream or reality? The Warriors are still interested in trading for a big superstar. And one name keeps coming up again and again, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Why Giannis? He is one of the best players in the NBA. He can dominate both offense and defense. He would fit perfectly next to Steph Curry and Draymond Green. What's the plan? Sources say the Warriors are waiting for the right moment. They could make a move for Giannis after Kuminga's issue is resolved. Kuminga could be part of a package deal to bring Giannis to Golden State. But nothing can happen yet. Kuminga's contract situation needs to be handled first. Al Horford, veteran target. The Warriors are also looking at veteran players to help in the short term. One of those targets is Al Horford, who just won a title with the Boston Celtics. Why Horford? He brings leadership and experience. He's a smart defender and good passer. He would be great as a backup or role player. Reports say Horford is choosing between Golden State and Denver Nuggets, or possibly retiring. But the Warriors are confident they can bring him in if they settle the Kuminga situation. D'Anthony Melton, the 3-and-D guard. Another name linked to the Warriors is D'Anthony Melton. Melton signed with Golden State last year but played only 6 games due to injury. He had a knee ACL injury, but he's expected to be ready for the new season. Why Melton? He is one of the best defensive guards in the league. He's a solid 3-point shooter. He fits the 3-and-D style the Warriors love. Sources say the Warriors want to keep Melton and give him another chance. Again, only after they finish the Kuminga situation. What's holding everything up? The Kuminga situation. Everything is frozen right now. The Warriors won't make any big moves until they know what will happen with Kuminga. If he stays, they might not sign Horford or Melton because of salary limits. If he leaves, the Warriors will have more space and flexibility to bring in others. Salary cap problems. The Warriors are also trying to manage their salary cap. They want to stay under the second apron of the NBA's new luxury tax system. This means they need to be smart with every move. One bad contract could hurt them for years. Giannis Antetokounmpo, long-term thinking. The Warriors are not just thinking about this season. They want to keep the door open for a future blockbuster trade. That's where Giannis becomes even more important. By clearing cap space and managing their assets well, the Warriors are preparing themselves for the day Giannis might become available. If Milwaukee struggles again, Giannis might ask for a trade, and the Warriors want to be ready when that day comes. What about Steph Curry and the core? Steph Curry is still committed to the Warriors. But he also wants the team to be aggressive and try to win now. Curry believes in the front office, but he's also 37 years old. Time is running out, and the Warriors must act quickly if they want to win another championship with him. Bringing in Giannis, Horford, or Melton could help. But they need to solve Kuminga's situation first. This offseason is full of drama and big decisions for the Golden State Warriors. Jonathan Kuminga's contract standoff is blocking other moves. Al Horford and Anthony Melton are ready, but waiting. Giannis Antetokounmpo remains a future dream, but a real one. Everything depends on what the Warriors do next. This is a turning point for the franchise. Will they bet on the future? Or will they risk it all to win now? Stay tuned to find out.
Pick in the NBA draft. From the beginning, people saw him as a future star. In his first seasons, he did not play many minutes. But even with limited playing time, he showed flashes of greatness. In 2022, he helped the Warriors win the NBA championship. That was a proud moment for him and the team. Kuminga has been growing each year, and in the 2024 to 2025 season, he averaged 15.3 points and 4.6 rebounds per game. He played in 47 games, and he was solid, even though his minutes went down. Why did his minutes go down? Because the Warriors traded for Jimmy Butler, a veteran player who took many of Kuminga's minutes. That made Kuminga unhappy. He wants to play more. He wants to be a starter, not just a bench player. And now, his rookie contract is coming to an end. So the Warriors offered him a new contract, but Kuminga said no. Let's talk about that offer next. The contract offer and why Kuminga rejected it. Jonathan Kuminga had a big decision to make. The Golden State Warriors offered him a new contract. This contract was for 2 years and worth $45 million. That's a lot of money. But Kuminga said no. He turned it down. Why would someone say no to $45 million? Let's explain. What was in the contract? The contract had two main parts. 1, it was for 2 years. 2, the second year was a team option. What does that mean? A team option means the team, not the player, decides whether to keep the contract going after the first year. If they say yes, the player stays for year 2. If they say no, the player is gone. Also, the deal did not include a no-trade clause. This means the Warriors could trade Kuminga to any team at any time, and Kuminga would not have any power to stop it. That's a problem for him. Kuminga and his agent did not like those terms. He felt like he would have no control over his future. Why did Kuminga reject the offer? Let's look at the reasons one by one. 1, the contract was too short. Kuminga wants a longer deal, not just 2 years. He wants to feel safe. He wants to grow with a team and know he will be there for a long time. 2 years is not enough. 2, the team option was a problem. If the second year depends on the team's choice, it's not fully guaranteed for him. Kuminga wants both years to be secure. 3, no trade clause was missing. Without a no-trade clause, the Warriors could trade him anytime. Kuminga wants more power over where he plays. 4, he feels disrespected. In an interview with ESPN, Kuminga said that the Warriors stunted and strung his career along for 4 years. That means he feels the team didn't let him grow. He's frustrated. He wants a team that believes in him and gives him more playing time, a bigger role, and clear respect. So Kuminga wants more than just money. Yes, $45 million is big, but for him, it's not just about money. It's about respect, role, and control over his future. And that's why Kuminga said, "No, thank you." But now, other teams are watching closely. Let's talk about that in the next part. Other teams interested on Kuminga are Sacramento Kings and Phoenix Suns. Now that Jonathan Kuminga has said no to the Warriors' contract offer, many people are asking, what happens next? Will he stay with Golden State? Or will he leave for another team? Let's look at 2 NBA teams that are very interested in Kuminga. 1, the Sacramento Kings. 2, the Phoenix Suns. The Sacramento Kings. The Sacramento Kings are one of the teams that have talked with Kuminga's agent. They are interested in a sign-and-trade deal. What is a sign-and-trade? Let's explain. It means Kuminga would sign a new deal with the Warriors, but then the team would trade him right away to another team like the Kings. The Kings would give something back to the Warriors, maybe players, draft picks, or both. This kind of deal helps everyone. Kuminga gets a long-term contract. The Kings get a good young player. The Warriors don't lose Kuminga for nothing. Sources say the Kings offered Kuminga a 4-year deal worth around $90 million, with a player option in the final year. A player option means Kuminga could choose whether to stay or leave after year 3. That gives him more control. Also, the Kings could give Kuminga a bigger role on the team. More minutes. More plays. More chances to shine. The Phoenix Suns. The Phoenix Suns are also in the race. They have lost big stars like Kevin Durant and Bradley Beal this offseason. So they want new talent. Phoenix is in a strong pursuit, according to ESPN. They really want Kuminga. He is young, fast, and strong, exactly what the Suns need. Like the Kings, the Suns are also offering a sign-and-trade deal. Their offer is close to $90 million for 4 years, and it also includes a player option. Kuminga could get more playing time and be a starter. He would not have to wait behind veterans like he does in Golden State. So now, Kuminga has options. Stay in Golden State for 1 year or take their 2-year offer with problems. Or go to a new team, like Sacramento or Phoenix, and get a longer deal with more power. But the Warriors are not making it easy. Warriors' response and what they want from Kuminga. Now let's look at what the Golden State Warriors are doing. Jonathan Kuminga rejected their contract offer. Other teams, like the Kings and Suns, are showing interest. So, what's the Warriors' plan? Are they going to trade him? Are they going to improve their offer? Or will they play hard and wait? Let's find out. Warriors still want Kuminga. First, let's be clear. The Warriors still want Kuminga on their team. They believe in his talent. They drafted him. They developed him. They still think he can be a star. That's why they are not rushing to trade him, even if other teams are calling. They want him to start the 2025 to 2026 season with the team. So they are giving him a choice. 1. Take the 2-year, $45 million offer. 2. Or take the 1-year qualifying offer worth $7.9 million. That's it, for now. What is the qualifying offer? The qualifying offer is a 1-year deal. It pays Kuminga $7.9 million for the 2025 to 26 season. But after that, he would be an unrestricted free agent, free to choose any team. If Kuminga accepts the qualifying offer, he can leave next year with full control. But there's a risk, if he gets injured or plays badly this season, his market value could drop. It's a short-term move with long-term risk. Why the Warriors' offer is not perfect. Let's remember why Kuminga is not happy with the Warriors' offer. The 2nd year is a team option, not guaranteed for him. There is no no-trade clause, which means the team can send him anywhere. He would have no control over his own future. Kuminga wants control. He wants respect. And he wants to feel that the team is really building around him, not just using him as a backup. Talks are still ongoing. Kuminga's agent, Aaron Turner, met with the Warriors during Summer League in Las Vegas. They shared their own proposal, a 3-year, $82 million deal. That deal would keep the Warriors under the second tax apron, allow them to still use the taxpayer mid-level exception, and most importantly, give Kuminga a longer, guaranteed contract. But the Warriors didn't agree to it. So now, we have a standoff. The Warriors are playing it safe. They don't want to lose Kuminga. But they also don't want to give him full control. They are hoping he'll accept their offer before October 1st, the deadline. After that, things could get messy. Will he stay? Will he walk? Will they finally trade him? Al Horford to Warriors? Veteran center could be the key. While Jonathan Kuminga's future is uncertain, the Warriors are also looking at other moves. And now, a new name has entered the conversation. That name is Al Horford. Yes, the veteran big man, 39 years old, smart, tough, and full of experience. Could be the Warriors' next big signing. Let's talk about it. Who is Al Horford? Al Horford is one of the smartest and most respected players in the NBA. He has played for teams like the Atlanta Hawks, the Boston Celtics, the Philadelphia 76ers, and the Oklahoma City Thunder. He is known for good defense, high basketball IQ, team leadership, three-point shooting, great locker room presence. He is a five-time All-Star and has played in the NBA Finals. Horford may be older, but he still plays at a very high level, especially in the playoffs. Why do the Warriors want him? The Warriors need a center. Their current big men are either too young or inconsistent. They need rim protection, smart defense, spacing on offense, a leader in the locker room. Al Horford gives them all of that. Even at 39, Horford can defend, shoot threes, and play Warriors-style basketball, smart, unselfish, and team-first. Plus, he won't cost too much. Because of his age, Horford could be affordable under the Warriors' salary cap problems. He could sign for the veteran minimum or mid-level exception. That's perfect for Golden State. How would Horford fit? Horford could start or come off the bench. If the Warriors want to go small, Horford can play center. If they go big, he can play power forward next to Trace Jackson-Davis.